Hello, everybody, and welcome to ARCRS Racing Series at Michigan. We apologize for the technical difficulties on YouTube. We just had some issues with the encoder, and we moved over to Twitch, so we're still going to be live here. So just apologize for that. But anyways, we have Kyle Gilbert in the booth tonight, so say hello to the world, Kyle.
Hello.
Hey, wake up.
Well, Kyle, we really do apologize to all the viewers here because we needed to switch over to Twitch, but we have only a few minutes left in qualifying. So can you just tell the folks, like, really quickly, like a 30-second thing, telling us about what ARC is?
Okay, so ARC Racing Series is a career-based series where you start at the street stocks, you either go down to the legends after the first season, or you move your way up every season to the higher ranks. This is put on by Aaron Keith. So we're having all these recruiting races. I believe this is the first one that we've got a stream going on. We've got about a minute left till we go green, so I hope you guys enjoy.
Okay, thanks, Kyle. And there also are some other drivers who are live right now, and that is Mark Arthur and Michael Cozy Jr. I know Michael's Twitch is twitch.tv/windvow8820, and Mark's is SVC Chesty. So make sure you guys check out both those streamers, because those guys, their streams looks pretty nice, and you can see what their review looks like. So let's take a peek at our qualifying order. I just gotta pull that up really quick, so just give me a second. So let's see here. Reynolds on the pole with a 49.6, with Michael Coates Jr. rounding off second, third. We got Mark Arthur fourth. Oh, we are having some glitches again. Let's see here. So, looks like everything just reset because we went green, so really can't see that. Whoops.
So it followed by Mark Arthur is Jason Barnett, and Stephen Wetton, Anthony Mintz, William Tex Perry, Paul Hollyland, Christopher Moody, Matt Rick Sr., James Bunce, Tony Elrod, and it looks like running off the field is Dustin Ollis.
Yep. Kyle, talk about a rush. I can't even get anything to work because it all started when my computer locked up, and then, oh man, it's just been a mess. And even the RTV was starting to failing me, but hopefully it will, hopefully duct tape itself back together and work.
Yep, so we got a lot of the drivers on the grid now. Looks like got all but third place in the top 5 on the grid. Missing a couple more that failed the grid. That's an always.
No, Kyle, I know that you have driven these cars a lot more than I have. Tell the viewers about how these cars drive.
Well, the street stocks, they are fairly easy car to drive, but with this track, it's a lot of side-by-side racing.
So in other words, this is basically the Talladega of street stock racing.
Not really. There is a certain line. You can't just hold it down on the bottom all the way around. You'll just drift up. There is a setups that you have to fix up to be fast. You do put in the lowest gear at 315, but you have to arc it through the turns. No pun intended. You gotta arc it through the turns to get it to stick. But you will see 3-4 wide racing during this.
Yep, we're in for a really interesting race here, Kyle. Anyways, the cars are being rolled off the grid here, and we are getting ready to go green flag racing here at Michigan. Yep, that's good, Kyle.
Hey, wake up.
So Herman Reynolds getting ready to lead the field down to the green flag here at Michigan.
As I have been asked to admin, so I will be taking the secondary spot while Kyle takes the lead.
Yep, I'll try my best, but the Ford Mustang pace car is getting ready to pull off pit lane. We are getting ready to go green flag racing here at Michigan. Pace car ducks off out of the virtual pit lane, and this field is getting ready to be underway. Green flag here at Michigan. Very slow start to these cars. They're kind of like bricks when it comes to acceleration, but we're already seeing double wide. Michael Cozy Jr. trying to get around that 9 car of Herman Reynolds. He's working hard, but Mark Arthur taking the inside line as well, getting behind Herman.
Yeah, they're already 3 wide in the back of the pack, trying to make up some ground. Looks like Mark Arthur is also trying to take 3 wide there, but it looks like he'll drop to the bottom to keep it 2 wide.
Riding along with Mark Arthur as he's trying to work to get around that 9 car of Herman Reynolds.
So looks like Michael Cozy Jr. is trying to push him around, but he just dives down, and then it's 3 wide coming out of turn 2, I believe. Yeah, turn 2.
Looks like Cozy is going to get the run off Mark, and he's going to be right behind the 9 car, but Mark can get around on the outside line and hopefully get around to the lead.
It's like Cozy is about to take the lead right here. If Herman can't keep it right there.
And that 007 car of Jason Barnett making his move into 2nd place. What a move by him, folks. Looks like that 007 car is making it 3 wide through turn 1. Cozy does have the lead. And looks like the 007 car does have 2nd too. There goes Mark right up the middle, getting the whole shot. He's going to have a run on Cozy coming through 3 and 4.
And he clears the 000, trying to get the lead from Cozy.
And looks like he's going to get it, folks. He's doing an awesome job leading this field. And he does clear the 007 car of Jason D. Barnett. Mark Arthur trying to be 3 lanes at once, trying to block every single line so we can stay up front. But the 007 car making a move on the inside line. And he has Christopher Moody behind him, along with, I believe that's Herman Reynolds in that white car.
That number 14 would be Paul Hollyland.
My bad on that, but the 007 car trying to get around Arthur, that 1st position.
That push by Cozy is what got him clear. It looks like Herman is trying to push Cozy around him.
Mark trying to block all the lanes like I said earlier. And Christopher Mooney making a move around the 9 car. He's going to try to get a run off the turn. And now we see Mark Arthur and Michael Cozy Jr. linking up with each other in front. And we know, Kyle, that these are 2 probably some of the strongest iRacers, you know, ever. And if they get together and start pushing, and if there's not a caution, they're gonna be, they can lap the field because that's how fast they are.
Yeah, they're definitely some of the fastest on iRacing. There are some people that can beat them, but their legitimacy is a little questionable by Mark Arthur.
Mark Arthur still holding the lead off Michael Cozy Jr. Cozy just hanging on the back of his bumper. And Mark just having a blast getting all that clean air.
They will have to make green flag stops. I'm gonna guess they can make about 20 to 25 laps. Green flag.
Oh, looks like Moody's gonna get loose. 14 car through the grass, saves it. No caution. Wow, that was pretty interesting there.
See what Paul Hollyland can do to get back up to the field.
Great driving.
Buddy.
Awesome driving by him. Let's take a peek at the replay, just really quickly while they're under green. So he's gonna, looks like he pushes up into Christopher Moody, gets loose, dives down, and saves it. Great driving by him.
And we do have a car going around, but it looks like there's not going to be a caution.
Oh, looks like there's going to be a caution, folks. Tony Elrod missing that whole front clip of his car. Let's take a peek at the replay. So, looks like the 10 car of James Bunce gets into him. He gets loose, tries to save it, but once he got it into the grass, you know, there's nothing else he could do. Smacks that inside wall really hard and just rolls up onto the track. Tough break for him. He's coming down pit lane and probably to try and get that damage fixed, but by the looks of it, I don't think he's gonna get it. Anyways, coming up to the front, all the cars are starting to catch the pace car. Mark Arthur running in third. Looks like our current first place driver. Yeah, it's still Mark, but he just fell back a bit. So Mark Arthur still leading the field. So currently, Stephen Wenton has the fastest lap of the race so far with a 49.3, followed by Mark Arthur in second place with a 49.416, and Elrod with a 49.4. And all the field comes down pit lane. Looks like a car does spin out on the pit lane.
Let's see who gets out of pit road first.
Yeah, someone did go around in pit lane. I don't know who that was. It was the 54 car. Find it. He comes down pit lane. It just locks up the tires, gets in the grass, and spins around.
Looks like Anthony Mintz got out of the field first.
Go ahead. I just had a little cough.
Followed by Michael Cozy Jr., Jason Barnett, Herman, Reynolds, Mark Arthur, William Perry, Paul Hollyland, and Stephen Wetton, Dustin Ollis, Matt Rick Sr., Chuck Smith, Bradley Curry is about to leave pit road, and James Bunce and Tony Elrod are still in pit road getting their cars fixed up. Matt Rick does have a lot of front end damage from that incident. A lot of them are turning their engines off, pushing in the clutch, save some gas for this race.
Yep, because, you know, with this car, it's unlike most of the big stock cars like the truck, the B car, and the A car. The street stocks, you know, it takes a long time for the cars to fill up. So you gotta conserve every single drop of fuel you can, so you can potentially have about half a gallon less than everybody, and then you can get out of pit road first, and that's really all that matters.
Yeah, they got about 2 gallons of fuel that you can get in these cars. No, apologies, it's not right. 7.7 gallon limit.
So yeah, like you said, that's like about 20 laps.
These cars do fall around behind the pace car. So I'm guessing we're going to go 2 to go once we hit the line.
Make sure if you guys are watching the stream, make sure you guys follow some racing streams on Twitch. We do a lot of racing streams, stuff like that, especially. Just getting all my stuff all set. We are doing a lot of broadcasts. Make sure you guys smash that follow button on Twitch. Coming down to 35 laps to go. Looks like flights will be off on the pace car, and we are getting ready to go back green flag racing. So far, if this wanted to work, oh, and we are having more glitches. Okay, so we can't really view where everyone's opposition is.
Lights are off on the pace car.
Sorry about that, guys. Some technical difficulties again. It's too late at night to be doing this, Kyle. I'm messing up way too easy. There we go, everything's all fixed now. So we're getting ready to go back green flag racing. Looks like the 13 car, I think that's Dustin Adams, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's Anthony Mintz, and he's going to be leading the field down to the green flag. Pace car ducks off into the pit lane. iRacing pace, the iRacing flag man getting ready to wave that green flag. And we are back green flag racing here at Michigan, folks. Cozy Jr. is looking on the outside line, trying to stay high, get around that 13 car. May be able to get the run. Uh-oh, I'm blinking. Oh, there we go. Uh-oh.
Looks like everybody is blinking. Everybody's talking about it on the radio.
Yep, it's probably, my guess would be one of the NIS races is probably ending right now, and like if you remember, all the people joining the servers. So folks, this is just iRacing servers like crashing. Wait, Kyle, is that what everyone's saying? Is that everyone's blinking out right now?
I sure am blinking out. That's what I'm hearing in the little tiny short.
Looks like it's...
Yeah, they're asking if everybody's jumping around.
Yep, it's back. It's good now, Kyle. Like I said, I think one of the NIS races probably started about right now, and just everyone's joining those sessions because the NIS races gets a bunch of people racing in those. So that's not our fault, folks. That's the RSC server's fault. It's just getting overloaded. Anyways, back to racing. 13 car of Anthony Mines is still leading this race, but looks like the 007 car of Jason Barnett and Herman Reynolds are trying to get around him. Herman on the high line and Jason on the low line. Looks like Jason does clear 13 car. Kyler, are they blinking out on your end again?
Yes, it is.
Oh, why? Now, I don't want to give any of my viewers seizures now.
Cars are inside each other.
Oh man, this is not good. Everything looks like it's starting to stable out. Nope, never mind, I was wrong. Oh god, they're blinking everywhere. They're on two wheels. Wow, this is a spectacle by itself.
It's like Paul Hollyland and Mark Arthur and
Folks, we have like
William Tex Perry and everybody are all inside of each other.
they're all
in that
stuck
one
together,
spot.
folks. This is not pretty right here. This is very interesting. I have no idea what's going on, but it is sure funny.
And Herman Reynolds has received a throughput fell out, and William Perry is also. Christopher Moody has fell out. So this race probably about to end.
Yep. Yeah, folks, we do apologize for this. It's just something's wrong, and it is really wrong.
Jason Barnett just fell out.
It's almost...
Still, we got Mike Cozy Jr., Stephen Wetton, and Paul Hollyland still racing it out.
Well, Aaron just commented in my stream yelling at iRacing.
It's like Mark Arthur, Mike Cozy Jr., and Stephen Wetton are all inside of each other.
Yep, this is a spectacle in its own, folks. But looks like everything's stabled out. Oh, no, I'm wrong. There's cars inside of each other again.
William Tex Perry is connected back, so is Christopher Moody. Looks like it may have stabled out again for now.
Yep, and you probably just jinxed it, Kyle, so nice job. But we're 28 laps to go. Looks like most of the internet issues have been resolved. Looks like we only got about 5 or so cars just in this mid-pack. But luckily, the two of the fastest cars, Mark Arthur and Michael Cozy Jr., are still alive, and Stephen Wetton also getting up there in the top 3 pack.
Probably going to have some green flag pit stops within 10 laps if we have no caution.
That seems right. Looks like Mark Arthur kind of running cozy up the track. Still too wide. Stephen Wetton giving Cozy the push on the outside. You said they're running about 50-second laps, right, Kyle?
Yeah, 40 to 50 lap. Yeah, right now they're running about 50-second laps.
Okay.
The tire is wearing off. Last time by, Michael Cozy Jr. ran a 49.58.
Looks like Stephen went and given Mark Arthur the push. Looks like he's gonna have his little taste of getting the lead here. And Kyle, I don't know if this is you either. I think all the spectators may have blinked out too, because I don't see any of them.
No, I don't think so. It's like everybody's going.
Oh, Stephen Wetton gets
and
turned by
there's
Mark
a
Arthur.
wreck.
That is Mr. Mark Arthur's fault. So, Kyle, I think you should use your admin duty and put it to good use right there.
Let's see, I'll review that again.
Big junk. Let's take a peek at that one.
Well, that looks like Stephen Wetton came upon Mark Arthur.
Yeah, turn right up into the wall. That 13 car, really close to almost a near-death experience. That was pretty big. All the cars are winding down into pit road. So all cars coming down pit lane. Let's see who gets off first.
It's Armageddon.
So all the cars filling up on fuel, Kyle. You know that it takes a long time for these cars to fill up on fuel. Looks like Posey's off. I think, or did he blink out? I'm not sure. Nope, he's out.
Cozy is on the track.
Michael Cozy's still our leader. Yep, and Kyle, nice job with waving everyone who lagged out.
Thank you, I'm still working on it.
People really don't realize how difficult it is being an admin in an ARCRS race, because you gotta have at least 30 pairs of eyes, and Kyle's doing an awesome job with that.
Okay, it looks like as soon as Christopher Moody catches back up, we'll have everybody on the lead lap again.
And lights are off on the pace car. I think gonna be going green with about 21 laps to go, so it's gonna really come down on the wire. Stay tuned, guys. It's gonna be a very close finish. Also on the schedule for this week on Sim Race Extremes, Tuesday night, 7 o'clock Eastern, I'm doing my M-Car footage of the Maximum Speed Racing League at we're at Fontana Auto Club in the B-Car. Somehow I am still in the lead for winning the wheel in that series, so yeah, pretty excited. You're gonna have really fun with that, so make sure you guys follow for that race. Sunday, I'm not exactly on my channel, but it's going to be on the Checker Flag Interactive channel. I'm helping those guys out with a super late model race at Martinsville, so make sure you guys check that out as well. And hit the follow button, subscribe on YouTube if you guys want some more sim racing content. Anyways, let's get back to the race. Apologize if you can hear my heavy breathing on the stream. I have a cold, so
Okay, so the lights are off on the pace car. We'll be going green next time. Bye.
20 laps to go, Kyle, so throw your money in the pot. Who do you think is going to win this race and come out on top?
If I had to guess, I'm going to say that it's 50-50 between Cozy and Arthur.
I think there could be another lag spike.
Moody might be able to come through and win it.
I believe that there will be another lag spike. Everyone will lag out, including you, and then I'll hop in my car and run the 45 laps and win the race. That's my guess. You guys in Twitch chat, tell us your ideas and who do you think is going to win. If you're right, you get bragging rights, because I'm not big enough channel in order to pay you guys for winning bets. Anyways, you're going back to go green flag racing. 20 to go. Cozy Jr. is going to lead the field down on the green flag. Cozy Jr. turning on the turbos and just moving as fast as he can, doing an awesome job. Michael Cozy's got a lead lap. The lap with 20 laps to go. Great job. Awesome driver, very talented. Mentioned this earlier on in the race.
They're actually single file for once at the top 5. I'm not surprised that this is happening, but They've got to make some moves if they want to catch up. And somebody was getting loose there. I couldn't tell who that was. He didn't spin. Chuck Smith got a little squirrely there. But he kept it straight.
Oh man, don't tell me I'm having more issues. There we go.
Christopher Moody is making a move to the inside, trying to get past Mark Arthur to get up to Paul, get around Paul Hollywood.
Well, I gotta reload.
I'm sorry, Anthony Mills.
And I'm having a lot of issues today. It is just not my day. I was sick today. Overlays aren't working. Just bad. Anyways, enough of my nonsense. We're coming down. I don't know. Kyle, tell me how many laps left, because I can't see it on my RTVO. Uh-oh. We got more problems. Okay, here we go.
We got 18 laps to go.
18 laps to go. Thank you for that.
We may be able to make it all green without a green flag stop, but we won't be surprised if they have to stop.
Apologize for all the constant windows popping up, guys. Having a lot of technical difficulties today. So Michael Coase Jr. still leading the field. Somehow he was doing 150 miles per hour down the straightaway in this car. I don't get how that's even possible. But doing a great job. Nice job, Michael. Kudos to you.
Mark Arthur is having a little trouble.
14 car smacked the wall.
I'm guessing him and Mark Arthur made some contact. Mark Arthur got a little squirrely there, but he kept it straight. Anthony Mintz is making a move for the lead, and he is almost clear, and Cozy gets that run on the outside. He isn't clear. And he's loose. Can he save it? Yeah, he gets it back straight. Christopher Moody's back up in the front trying to make that pass.
Yep, like you said, well, what I said is that this race is basically Talladega in the street stacks. So just stay with someone, and anyone can win this race, You can tape your throttle down, you should be good. Coming down to 15 to go. Coase Jr. still in the lead, followed by Christopher Moody in second.
Mark Arthur's got some work to do if he wants to get back up to the front of the pack. But he does have 18 laps to get that done. As Christopher Moody makes a move to the inside, can't get a run, just tucks back in. William Texbury's trying to get around Anthony Mintz. Christopher Moody makes that move to the inside. Who's going to lead this lap?
And go. They're side by side.
And Cozy clearly gets that lap.
Yep, but Christopher Moody working hard, trying to hold that position.
Well, Mark Arthur is back there with no help. 1.615 seconds
car
from
the wall.
The lead.
Who was that? Who?
That's William Texbury.
Yep, the 70 car. Ding.
Yeah, this track, you gotta have a good setup. You gotta go through the turns right, or you'll be up in that wall.
Riding along with William Perry. $13 to go. Who's gonna take it? Kyle, Aaron just told me in chat, can we hear, I'm guessing KVG means Kyle Vincent Gilbert, and that's your name, so he's wondering if you could sing.
Yeah, I can sing, but I ain't singing right now.
Sorry.
You'll see me if I make America's Got Talent.
Should sing like a iRacing song.
I'm working on getting microphones and stuff. I'm waiting on my microphone. I'll have me a YouTube channel up that y'all can hear songs on.
Uh-oh. Anyways, back to racing, because that's probably the most important thing going on right now. Cozy still leading the race, folks, doing an awesome job. It's really hard.
Rudy is making a move to the inside.
Guys, it's super...
Cozy's probably going to get a run on the outside and get that lap again as Tex Perry hits the wall again.
Well, Kyle, I'm having a lot of issues. Basically, normally with RTVO, I can choose whichever I want to see based on their position, but right now I can't. They're just having a glitch, but it's going to be difficult for me to move the driver. Sorry about that, viewers, but having issues. So many issues, countless issues. But anyways, we're going to watch these cars battle each other side by side. We are coming down to the end of the race, folks. Cozy leading the field down and get 10 to go, and folks, it's gonna be a very close finish. So stay tuned, guys, for the end of the race. So Cozy just doing a great job, just leading the field, taking his time. He's watching the 55 get smaller and smaller in his bearing. He's gonna go for wide, kind of turn 2. Rudy will have the edge. It looks like he may be able to clear him. Looks like does, and Christopher Moody take the lead. But Kyle, you know what I think? I think that Cozy. Oh,
and
Moody's
Moody gets
gonna get
sideways.
loose. Oh, Moody into
and
the wall.
He is done.
Oh, that's a big problem for Moody. That was scary for Moody.
Well, this does give Mark Arthur a chance to catch up to get that win.
Yep. And looks like, so we're watching the replay. Looks like he's going to try and get loose. Saves it, unsaves it again. Tries to resave it. Saves it, overcorrects. Bang. Right into the wall. Spinning around. And folks, looks like
Let's just say he seniored that.
He may need a trip to the infield care center, folks. He's trying to get all that damage fixed, hopefully.
I believe he's done for the day, because
Eight to go, folks. It's coming down to the wire. So now, this is the part where the driver's gotta be smart, because if they're short on fuel, and they know they're gonna be short, they're gonna try to pit, in my opinion, or, like, they could take a risk and just stay out and have the lead on the restart. Kyle, what would you do if you were super close on gas, and you were in the lead right now?
I would turn my engine off and just coast.
Even if you were doing that and you knew you would be short by, you know, like a tenth of a lap, would you still hit?
If I was going to be a short 10th of a lap, I would get all of the drift I can get, tuck my nose behind the other driver, and try to save gas more that way.
That sounds like something what I'd do as well. Because, you know, every drop of fuel counts, so it's really coming down to the wire. Going to be a very good finish, folks.
Well, it should be turning off on the pace car right here. And we'll be going green next time around. These cars are turning their engines off, trying to save gas. So I'm probably going to be cutting it close on fuel. So when we go green, it's going to be Michael Cozy Jr. in first. 54, Bradley Curry in second. Mark Arthur in third. Anthony Mintz in fourth. William Tex Perry in fifth. Chuck Smith in sixth. Paul Hollyland in seventh. Christopher Moody, who is out of the race, in eighth. As we're going along, what I'm guessing, the spot backstretch that is sponsored by 3M. '54 is definitely saving gas. Trying to make it to the end of the race without having to pit.
And the field comes back down to green flag racing, and we are back green flag racing, folks, here at Michigan. Michael Cozy with a huge lead coming down with 4 to go, folks. Cozy doing an awesome job. Coming down to the end is all that matters right here, right now. Cozy using that apron as advantage, like taking the shortest route around the track, so he can potentially try and take this bad boy home. First position. Cozy doing an awesome job leading the field down the back stretch, and he's going to be getting 3 to go this time by. To get 3 to go, Mark Arthur in the 12 machine trying to reel him in. Kyle, do you think Mark Arthur will win this race?
He's got to do some catching up in these last 2 laps once they cross the start-finish line. We got Anthony Mintz and William Perry and Anthony Mintz battling out for that spot, so they're not going to help themselves at all doing that. Yeah, Mark Arthur, he has to do some working to catch up to Michael Cozy Jr. as they got 2 laps to go right now.
Oh man, it's getting close. I have no idea who will win it, but it's going to be close between these 2 drivers. Earlier on in the race, we said these 2 drivers are the drivers to look at to win, and looks like it's most likely going to be one of them. But Michael Cozy can almost feel the trophy that he will receive once he wins and crosses the line. Ooh, we got a car on the wall. But we have no time to focus on that because this is going to be a really big battle shaping out here, folks.
Cozy's got a half-second lead, and he's keeping that way. Doesn't look like Mark is catching him any. Let's see what his lead is right here.
We're going to keep our eyes on these 2 drivers.
He's down to a 0.3 of a second lead. See if Mark can take that lead down to negative.
Aw, man.
He is catching him fast.
This is going to be very cozy right here, right now, folks. This is going to be really close.
He's got 2 more turns to go. He's got to have some perfect turns.
Yep. Mark Arthur going to give it all that he's got. Ooh, Mark Arthur is reeling him in.
And Cozy is just coming out of last turn, and looks like Michael Cozy Jr. will take this win.
I don't know. Yep, it is Michael Cozy Jr., our winner at Michigan.
Mark Arthur getting some air there as he goes through the infield.
So congratulations to
drifting.
Michael Cozy Jr.
Expect Michael to do some drifting through the turns. We're probably going to go around this track trying to hit each other. I wouldn't doubt that.
Yeah. Cozy's just doing a great job. Are we going to pull the drivers down and give them interviews, or is that taking it a bit too far? Because it is a very late night.
We'll see what we can do.
Yeah. Well, you're going to do the interviews.
I don't know if I can get him down here or not. Let's see. Nope, I have no way of doing that. I don't have the privileges. So I guess no interviews.
Let's run through the results, folks. So, Michael Koza Jr. bringing it home. First place, Mark Arthur. Second, third place, William Perry. Fourth place, Anthony Mintz. Fifth place, Paul Hollyan.
Hollyan.
Sixth, we got Chuck Smith. Seventh, Bradley Curry. Eighth, James Bunce. Ninth, Christopher Moody. 10th, Stephen Wenton. 11th, Jason D. Barnett. 12th, Herman Reynolds. 13th, Dustin Hollis. 14th, Tony Elrod. 15th, Matt Worthrick Sr. 16th, that's you, Kyle, but you didn't race. 17th, Mark Mitchell. 18th, Mark A. Miller. 19th, Owen Kelly. 20th, Colin Kaminsky. Chris Merning riding off 21st. 22nd, David Nannon. James Janile. 14th, Michael Frisch. 25th, that's me, but I didn't race. Running off 26th, we got Stephen Moyer, and last but not least, Cayenne Raleigh rounding off the field in last position. Thank you, everybody who tuned in tonight for the ARC Racing running of their practice race at Michigan. Make sure you guys followed on the Twitch channel, subscribe on YouTube, and we'll see you guys in the next stream. But from now, everybody stay safe, and we'll see you in the next